Hi everybody, making a follow-up video about the HAUS personal vaporizer starter kit, available at Walmart. It's about 20 bucks, 21.03 I believe after taxes. So I got this from Walmart. You know, the reason I was looking around is I broke my tank, you know, whatever. So I was surprised to actually find that they did have any type of vaporizing equipment at all. And I did a different review on this, on the product, tell you a little bit about that and the pros and cons and all. And so there were some cons. One of those primarily being that, you know, you can't really pull on this thing. So, you know, after I made a video and, you know, I'm still smoking on this one tank anyway, and I just couldn't, you know, I feel like I'm busting along every time I try to get a drag off this thing. So, you know, I you know, decided to experiment around a little bit. And basically, these air holes here, if you can see that, I made it a little bigger. There's only two of them. I don't know how good you can really see that, but it's there. You can see that light through it there. There's two of them. But what I did is I took just a typical box knife here and a little tiny point of that blade and just stuck it in the hole there and twisted it around a little bit, and was able to make the hole maybe almost twice as big as each one was. You know, if you're unsure, you may, you know, go slow. But also, this little mod that it comes with is obviously not to be compared with what you might typically be vaporizing on. You know, so that's another thing is, you know, I put it on a bigger mod with higher voltage, so it hits good now. The airflow, I don't feel like I'm about to, you know, bust a lung every time I hit it. And there is, if you do take a lot of big puffs close together without giving it a lot of time for the wick to resaturate, you might want to take one of the top wicks out. This model, the coil that comes inside of it, has one wick through the coil and two wicks laying on top. They look like nylon cord, but I'm sure it's silica. But that's probably the next thing I'll do if I continue to get dry hits on my puffing like a madman. Then I'll probably take one of the top wicks out and see if that lets the juice flow a little better. As for the other concern about this juice, that particular brand of juice, I don't know what makes it so nasty. If it's pure PG, no VG, horrifying throat hit maybe, or could be, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a bad flavor. I don't know, but it's not the only bad flavor. There are plenty of other bad flavors too, bad juices that I would just highly recommend that you just steer clear of. That's just my opinion. Nobody's paying me. You know, I have no beef with anybody. This is something I got at a cigarette store. It's called Tsunami E-Liquid, Kiss on the Lips flavor, strawberry kiwi. Can't speak for all their flavors, but I believe this is 100% PG as well. And the throat hit, I just can't smoke this at all. It's just so strong. It just really feels like I'm brushing my tonsils with a wire brush. And what's worse is this one. I don't know. I think I got this from a cigarette store too, like a fool. And it says made in the USA, which I'm like, yay, made in USA. That's a good thing. But I don't know what the name is. Hygia something. Vanilla ice cream, you know. Sounds yummy. You know, but if you look on the back there, it says, you can see that, it says 60/40 VGPG. Now, that should have been okay, but if you actually look at the ingredients, you can see that. I can't get it to show up, but take my word for it. It says propylene glycol, glycerin, nicotine, artificial flavors. There is no VG, vegetable glycol, in this. And what's even crazier than that is you see the website down there. If you can see it, I can get it to focus here. It says Hygia vaporizer.com. If you go to that website, actually, it is actually for sale by GoDaddy. So they don't even have that website. Whoever makes this stuff could be counterfeit. The labeling is just completely incorrect. The website doesn't check out. The actual content they advertise doesn't check out. And this stuff is horrible too. So any of these three brands, just do yourself a favor and just steer clear. It's just really bad. It will really make you, it'll give you a bad impression of vaporizing if it's your first time. What I recommend, and this is just my opinion, nobody's paying me, but is a veil. You see these nice canvas bags when you buy stuff. It's insane. I hate to think where they're getting that money from. But availvapor.com, they have stores. I think it's a franchise actually, and I have probably 8 of their flavors right now, and glass bottles, GMO free, all that good stuff. They really keep the list of ingredients down to the bare minimum, and they are high VG content, and they are so smooth and so tasty, and they have so many good flavors. This is Love Potion. Tastes like strawberry cheesecake, I believe, and it is yummy. And that's what I'm vaping on right now in this tank from this HAUS that I've modified slightly. But they have so many flavors. It's the best that I've found yet. And if you're having a bad experience with the flavors and intensities and throat hits and things from things like this, things from smoke stores, cigarette stores, gas stations, I recommend you look up Avail Vapor and find a store close to you. I believe they're roughly $10 a bottle. I think you get a discount when you buy 2. You know, definitely save yourself some throat pain. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Hopefully, you know, I can help somebody use this thing for what it is intended to be used for and avoid some really bad investments on some things that are really gonna make you feel like you got the flu with your throat hurting.
You can smoke a veil out of that, right?
And I just want to mention, you don't have to burn any particular brand of juice in this HAUS vaporizer. I don't recommend this mod. I'm currently doing looks like 4.3 in it. I've burned it up to 4.5, and it's been pretty good. Wiggle them little holes out. It's not bad at all. You can get a tank like this for $8. That's all I really recommend, is just to get the tank. Anything else you could do better. Have a nice day.